Welcome again to our very special Facebook Live featuring these amazing guests that I have the honor and the pleasure to have with me tonight. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Sherry Kane, the founder of I Am Complete Woman Sisterhood and Retreats. I'm so excited. We are gearing up for our upcoming 10th annual Self Love Day Reset Retreat on Sunday, February 22nd. And we're going to be talking about bringing more love into your life tonight. And you're going to get to meet these amazing women here. So, Nicole says, hi, awesome. Tag other women that you know and invite them on in. So first I'm going to go ahead and introduce the ladies that are here. So many of you know we have Pilani and Sharonata, who have been with the sisterhood for many, many, many years. And we have done so many women's circles and retreats together. And they are both going to be facilitating at the retreat with us. So I'm going to let them each share. So hi to Sharonata and Pilani. Thank you for being with us. Pilani is a lifetime member, and Sharonata is one of our original founding members. When we first launched this back in the first retreat she was actually at, which was 2013, and when we first became a membership in 2014. So that's how long Sharonata has been with us. That's pretty amazing. And now I also get the pleasure of introducing you to someone new that our community doesn't really know yet. This very special woman, Sophie. I don't know how to pronounce your last name.
Zombrano.
Zambrano. Okay,
Yeah.
Sophie Zambrano. She is incredible. I had the pleasure of meeting her at Yoga One. Maybe somebody can tag Yoga One for me. Thank you to Rosie for introducing me to Sophie. I have brought many people to her classes because I truly love them. They are just incredible. They've changed my life, and I'm so grateful. So thank you for being here. So who wants to go first? We'll have each of you talk a little bit about who you are, what you do, and then what you're going to be doing at the upcoming retreat. And then we will share a little tip on self-love, how to bring more love into our lives. So who wants to go first tonight? Anyone? There's Tracy, Cousins, and Wendy. Hello, sisters. Thank you for being here.
I'll
All
go
right.
first.
Okay, sounds
Can I
great.
go first? Sure.
Yeah.
So I had to pull a card to see what is an alignment for tonight. It was Archangel Michael who came in to say, it was just like find one thing that you can focus on if you feel chaos, if you feel, lost in this world right now, if you feel, just not connected, disconnected, and you want to come back to who you are, just come back to find one thing that you can be passionate about, one thing to focus on that you can love
Mm.
and enjoy and just make you happy. And like, focus on that one thing, and that's all that matters. And put yourself in that bubble and just keep focusing on that bubble, because that bubble, whether it's a puppy, a dog, a cat, a child, a aunt, an uncle, your spouse or no spouse, a friend, some flowers, the garden, the sun, the trees, the birds, doesn't matter what it is. It could be anything, but make it something that fills your heart with joy and focus on that. And it could be something, an organization that you love to be with, something that makes you happy and gives you something to get up in the morning to go and live your day for.
Mm.
And when you begin to do that, work living from the heart space and that you're passionate about, then your life will begin to shift. And that is self love.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Sharonata.
You're welcome.
So tell
And
us a
that,
little bit about you, for those that don't know you, who you are and what you do and what you'll be doing at the upcoming retreat with us.
oh, how exciting. Okay. Woohoo. Okay, so I have a special gift of, amazing just channeling meditations and intuition and channeling for an entire group, bringing peace, love, and harmony through sound healing into a collective group consciousness, which means that just bringing everybody together and just filling a room with an angelic presence that just fills your heart with love, joy, and peace. And with collaboration with everybody else at the retreat, it's just like dessert all day long. Like you're just like living in like a hot fudge sundae. Like this is what a cherry on top. That's what it is. Dairy free, if that's what you have to be. And so, it's just, and that's what the retreat will be about. And that is part of the work that I've done for years. And I don't really do the coaching anymore because, I focus on totally my product based business, which is EMF radiation protection through using shungite and natural minerals that are on this earth that neutralize the radiation. That's right. That comes from our electronics so you can live healthier in a digital age. So I educate people why it's so important to, you know, put cell phone stickers. I have two because I make them and sell them. We hand make everything, all of our jewelry and accessories. So to put why it's important and how the stickers work, why we need them for your body to neutralize the radiation because it is stressing our bodies out. And I believe that we need to keep clean energy field, not only with positivity, self-love, but also in the field that we live in. Just like you want to eat healthy, be healthy, think healthy thoughts, think positive thoughts. It's very challenging when you are being inundated by a field that is a chaotic field that's entering into your body every single day. And I've been teaching this now for Wet Cherry like since 2013 pretty much, and
Love
talking
that.
about it with my own experiences, my own personal experiences live. That's why I live passionately to do what I do, because I have my own experiences that have created this business and how EMF radiation has affected my family and my health. And I don't want what happened to me to happen to everybody else. So that's why I do what I do. And I'm always grateful to share my gifts
Thank you so much,
and
Sharonada.
you're
You're
welcome, and
amazing.
products. And
Yes. I highly recommend Sharonada's products. She has a company called Corellia Creations. You can put it in the chat if you like. I have all of her products. I have her jewelry. I'm wearing her rings right now, bracelets with shungite. I wear her necklaces. I have stickers on all my phones, laptops, iPad, every device. We have pyramids all over the house to protect from the radiation because I think everything is energy. And it's very important what kind of energy we are surrounding ourselves with, right? Not just what we put in our mind and our body, but energetically what's around us as well. And we're all exposed to all of that daily in this world. So thank you for what you do, all the things that you do. And I'm excited for your beautiful session that you're going to do at the retreat with sound healing, guided channeled meditation, and journaling. It's going to be very powerful. And if you've ever experienced Sharonada and you're watching live or replay right now, whether you were at a virtual circle with us or a in-person circle, please comment and let us know what you love about Sharonada. Let's show her some love right now.
woo!
Hey.
I love that. Bring it on. Yay. Thank you, Sharon.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. So grateful. I'm solely grateful because since I'm not really doing this work full time, this type of work, I'm so happy to sprinkle it into the sisterhood circles and to the retreats when we do them.
Thank you. It's a
So
blessing to have you every single time. We always leave
thank you.
feeling so much lighter, right? And that's the goal. This purpose of this whole day that we do once a year, this self-love day, it's a full day from 10 to 6 of nourishing yourself in every way. How many of you actually take a whole day to nourish yourself in your mind, in your body, in your heart, in your soul, and in your spirit all day long, just nourishment. And on top of that, it's not just self-care and self-love, you get the sisterhood. And that is the piece that really makes this so magical because we get to collectively share that energy of healing and love and support in a community of women that are like-minded, moving through the experiences that we have, sharing from our hearts, connecting and supporting each other. So that's really, I think, the most powerful part is that we get to do it in a sisterhood collectively. So if you are feeling stressed, if you are feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling drained, or like you just have too much on your plate right now, and you're saying, well, I don't even know if I could take a day for myself, right? Then you need to be at the retreat and make yourself a priority because as women, we give so much to others. And if we don't fill our own cup first and we give from the empty cup, we literally break down. That's what happened to me over 16 years ago, giving, 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 giving from an empty cup, and my body broke down. And what I learned is we need to give from the overflow. And that is the difference. And so when you fill your cup with love, when you do these different practices, when you surround yourself with this loving, unconditional love, supportive, non-judgmental type of love, and you nourish yourself in every way, then you can go out into the world and be the best version of yourself, whether it's a mother, a grandmother, a professional working woman, whatever it is that you do in the world, you can show up better for yourself and for others, right? And we all need that. That's why I'm so grateful, because as facilitators here, we all get to receive from each other. So that's such a blessing for me that I get to receive from Sharonada's gifts and Pilani and Sophie, and we all get to receive because we all need this gift. Even if you're an amazing coach or healer, we need to receive as well, right? Because we give out so much to others. So if you're somebody that gives a lot, this is definitely for you. All right, so I'm just looking at the comments. Tracy says that she loves your authenticity, and Carol Ann says she loves your meditations, and Wendy says Sharonada is so real and giving.
Thank
Carol
you.
Ann loves your EMF products too.
Oh, thank you, ladies. Thank you. I appreciate you.
And Tracy Robinson is here. She says, you ladies are all doing wonderful work. Thank you, Tracy Robinson. And so are you, sister. Beautiful. All right. Who
Tracy,
wants to go next? Sophie or P.E. Lani?
Ready? So I'll go because
Okay, P.E. Lani.
Sophie's got to be the cherry on the top, right? Of the
She is
ice cream.
definitely like the cherry on the sundae. It's like
She's got to be the big surprise.
we do have a
Ready?
surprise. Don't let me forget. At the end, we're going to give away prizes. So stay on live. We're giving away prizes, and we have a surprise announcement that is a gift for our community. So you don't want to miss it. So stay on till the end.
That's
Okay.
right. You got to stay on to the
Yes.
end. Okay, so most of you know I'm P.E. Lani. Maybe you don't know exactly what P.E. Lani means. P.E. is the Hawaiian word to ascend, and Lani is the word for heaven. And so everything that I have done in the past 30 years is about moving myself personally in that direction to ascend to that heavenly energetic place, and then to show people that that's really our path. So I do this through many modalities of a lot of the Hawaiian energy healing, the alignment process, and I teach also the Kundalini yoga. So the Kundalini yoga is kind of like a bridge, because the Hawaiians, they use the breath, the ha, to open the breath. And so the same way the Kundalini yoga, I'm very breath oriented, because we need to open our consciousness. So the breath, what that does is it brings you immediately into the present moment. It creates mental clarity. It's like, okay, the whole package that I share is a 90-minute class, but I can't do that in all of our sessions. But what we're really doing is we're creating an opening space. It's like taking a mental shower. How many times it's like we're walking around in circles and not feeling quite ourselves, slightly off balance, slightly confused. We're sensing the duality, the push and the pull, and that's part of our human process. Everyone has that experience. But when we can bring ourselves exactly into this incredible sense of center and channel the essence of who we are. So everyone can channel, and when we're in that, and when we're in that group energy together, it's really where that magic happens. And in the retreats, we get to dance, and we need to really move into our bodies to feel the essence of our femininity. And it doesn't matter what our ages are or anything. We are female, and that is our ability to feel, to sense, to know, to totally come into a whole process of experiencing life from the sense of beauty. And when we're busy, all of a sudden it seems like that is the farthest thing from ourselves. When we come together in this feminine energy, in this connection, it's amazing. And that's like the essence of self love. That's what self love is all about. The self love means that you are fully present with one another also. And by doing that, it's amazing the masterminding that can come when we start sharing authentically with ourselves. So it's just everything, this layering process that takes place, and we go deeper. And with all of the sound healing, with the playfulness, the dancing, the connection, the healthy food, all of the things that we share together, it just brings us into a bigger, brighter space. And that's what we need to share on the planet now. Right now, there's a lot of stuff that the world is going through, lots of massive changes, but that's our job. Our job is to hold our space, to hold our center, to be the person, the people, the woman that we are meant to be, to collectively be the energy we are vibrating always. So if we are in fear, that's what we're vibrating. If we're upset, or if we're angry at some group or something, then that's what we're vibrating. That's what we're sending out. So when we can find our center, and in spite of what's going on, we can still come together and find that juicy sweetness of life. Find the cherries, find the whipped cream in our sundaes, within ourselves, then that is what we vibrate. That's what we pull out. And then what do? We bring it home. And we bring it home to the people we love, to our friends, to our family. We go shopping, we smile, we bring that energy with us. So that is what we need to create for ourselves first, just like Sherry says, that the cup needs to be full first. That's what we're doing on the retreat. And then we're going to overflow from there. And so that is always my purpose, is to be that forklift or the lighthouse, however you want to describe it. So to remind us that we need to stay focused on whatsoever is good, whatsoever is beautiful, whatsoever is part of the light of who we really are. We forget who we are, and we are light. So let me see. You wanted me to share something, right?
So, yeah, so what would be a little quick tip or
Yeah.
something you want to share, just a very quick tip that they can take with them right now to bring more self
Yes, right,
to their
right,
life?
right. And we're human. Yeah, so human, but women. Um, so sometimes when all of a sudden we feel our energy has been pushed back and we're not ourselves, and have you ever noticed that when you're not yourself and you're feeling off, it's almost the last thing you would be willing to do is to actually help yourself. It's like almost you have to drag yourself by the hair to sit down and take a breath. So for me, the very first thing I do is I need to connect with the outside. And it's been cold these past few days, but still, sometimes you just have to run outside and just be part of the world instead of the furniture and the floor and the screens and the TVs. You just have to really get away from
Nature.
the noise, right? Get into to be part of it, because that's what we are. We are part of it, but we've kind of taken our humanity has gotten so sophisticated, so civilized, that we've closed ourselves into these little cement boxes called homes and apartment buildings, and it's not really good for us. So whether you connect, you see a bird, or you see something growing, or you just look into that beautiful sky, even if the sky is gray today. Um, there's clouds, there's movement, there's energy, there's air. So that's that's the one tip. That's a very first part of getting yourself grounded. So then you can help yourself.
Beautiful. Thank you, Piabani. And we're very excited to have you at the retreat. We'll be doing some conscious movement and sacred dance, which we absolutely love to do. Opening up our hearts, moving our bodies, and then you'll take us through some Kundalini yoga and breath work. You don't have to have any experience if you've never done yoga. This is beginners. This is not, you don't have to be an advanced yogi, right? This is just to help. What would you say is the benefit of that for them?
Oh, wow. Well,
There's
it's
so many benefits, but what would
okay.
be
So
the biggest?
really what it is we take our busy analytical busy mind, and when we start really focusing, we're honestly, we're starting to train our mind to settle down.
Yeah.
And when we start training our mind and we start finding that center in ourselves, um, that's when we become more open. That's when things like Sharinada's amazing sound healing and the bowls and the gongs and the drums and the rattles, it just takes you somewhere. If your mind is still in busy, then the most beautiful sound still does not bring you anywhere. So what we want to do is to open and center ourselves so we can reap the benefit of all of those gifts. And we also do dancing. We do dancing early on usually because we have to get into our bodies. And because a lot of us are like way up here and we need to bring the energy down into our sacred space, which is that lower in yoga, it's a lower triangle for second, third chakra. So we want to bring ourselves down and then feel much more grounded so we can really connect with one another, within ourselves, and beyond.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited for your sessions. We always get so much from that. Appreciate all your insight. Now I get the pleasure of introducing you to our newest guests. I'm so happy.
Thank you all. I'm so happy to be a part of this new event coming up. And I couldn't agree more with what was said, what you just said. It's really important now because we all feel probably overwhelmed. There's a lot going on. And it's really about what we can do is to bring our inner peace and bring harmony. And it's to bring harmony within ourselves, and harmony also with around, with nature, because and we are all interconnected. So this is beautiful to have a community because it's so we need that support. It's really important to go through it. And then it's a wonderful initiative because there's different ways, different tools to bring that inner peace. Some people might resonate more in meditation, some about yoga or about dance. So the Qigong, it's another tool that I'm so delighted to share. And a lot of times people don't know what it's about. So I would say maybe it's in between the dancing and the meditation. It's a meditation in movement. So it's a lot of going within, but it's also slow, gentle movements. It's awareness. You don't need, it's not like Tai Chi, you don't need any experience. It's very easy to follow. It's fun. It's not complicated. You don't have to be flexible. And you just enjoy, you go with the flow. What I'm teaching is the Qigong flow. So it's really about flowing with the energy, being aware of the energy within. So let's get some Chinese. So Qigong, Qi means life force energy, and Gong means the skill. So you're working with your life force energy. That's why it says it's a practice for longevity. So it's based on Chinese medicine. We work on different organs. We work on all the emotions. It's really about balancing the emotions. And of course, during the event, we're going to focus more on the heart. The heart is the organ that has the highest frequency in the body. It's really, and us humans, that's when you look at a picture and you look at the magnetic field around you, the heart is just the biggest one, is the energy of love and compassion. So it's important to tuning into the heart, into that frequency. And as we radiate the inner peace, as we radiate the love, the compassion, so when we feel it, we can radiate it around us. And that's the way we can help to raise the vibrations on the planet and just help each other. So another thing I wanted to mention is oftentimes when there's stress, right, you're like a little bit tight and then you have energy blockages. So Qigong helps to release any blockages. And when you have blockages, what happens if you have a blockage, let's say in the liver, well, chances are you're getting more anger, frustration. If it's about the spleen, it's more about worry, you know, and then the heart, the heart is what we call the emperor of all emotions. So when you work with the heart, you work really with all the emotions. And it's energy work, so we are always balancing the energy within. When the energy flows, well, it nourishes all the organs, it nourishes the tissues, the joints. So when you have pain somewhere, it's usually because there's a blockages in your energy. So Qigong is energy work, and we work a lot with the hands. So like the center of the palms of the hands, it's like a magnet. That's what healers use, right? So if you use in front of the body, it's like you're moving the energy. It's like a magnet. So when we're connecting to the earth, or when we're connecting to the environment, that's energy is all around us, we're receiving the energy from the environment, and then we can bring it to ourselves. So we receive the energy from, this is a major point, and we project it. So that's just some basic information. Qigong is so deep, so profound that I could talk all night. But I don't want to do that. And actually, I prefer people to experience it.
Okay.
So if you're okay with it, I'm inviting all of you, you can stand up and let's move some chi. Let's move a little bit of the body.
I love it. Yes. Let's do it. I'm ready.
And you experience it. So here it's called shake the tree. We're just going to be standing up. We're like a tree. You connected to the heaven force, to the yang energy, and we are connected to the yin energy from the earth. And let's start by releasing any stress. Inhale nose, exhale mouth, and just shake like a tree. You see, the trees, when the fall comes, they release what no longer serves them, the old leaves. So let's release any negative energy, anything that doesn't serve your highest good, any stress. And slow down. Not gonna, and just take a moment, bring your awareness, notice the sensations in the body. You feel some tingling, buzzing, maybe? And now we're going to do more here, because along the arms we have the meridians and you have the heart meridian. So we're just going to do some tapping. Here. So tapping down and then up. And again down. Stagnant energy. And then the other side. So it's called body tapping. It's a medical Qigong. There's different forms of Qigong. So what I teach is medical Qigong, spiritual Qigong, and martial art Qigong. And just notice now the sensations in the arms. And we opened up, you have the meridians of the heart. Now I'd like you to balance the emotions. One is very classic. It's called Sage Holds Up the Heaven. So bring the palms up, right? And you're gonna inhale And bring all the way up. I have my dog here. And push up, hold the breath. Exhale. Draw the energy back down. I'm going to come closer here. It's going to be easier. And go back here. And again, inhale. Press up. Hold the breath. Exhale. And this is very calming. It balances all the emotions. And we slow down the breath. So we synchronize the movements with the breath. Inhale, hold. Exhale. And you're noticing as you do the movement, you're slowing down. And one last time, inhale. Exhale. And let's finish just by putting your hands on your heart. You can close your heart, your eyes, and just connect to your heart. And notice the energy in your heart. There's the inner wisdom in each organs. They have their inner intelligence. How's your heart doing today? Pay attention to your heart and smile at your heart until it smiles back at you. And bring gratitude to your heart, to all the work it does. And at the same time, I'm bringing so much gratitude to all of you for being here together tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see you all in person.
See, I told you it was going to be the treat.
Wow, that was amazing. I didn't know we were going to get to do some Qigong tonight. Thank you, Sophie, for that.
Oh, thank you.
That was
Just
incredible.
taste a bit.
So for those that are watching live right now, how many of you did that with us? Carrie Lynn is here. Hi, Carrie Lynn, and Kathleen is here. Awesome. How many of you actually did that with us? Let us know if you're live. So I've been talking about doing Qigong now with our community. I've been pretty consistently doing it almost every single day. Even when I don't come to your classes, Sophie, you've really helped me a lot. And I do it regularly. And I want to say that it's made a huge difference in my life personally. It's helped me through the grief and the loss of my mom. When I came to Sophie's class, I'll never forget, a few months ago, many of you know my mom passed away end of October. And I came to her class one day, just wanted to say this was just amazing. She didn't know I was coming that day. I hadn't seen her in weeks. I had just traveled to my birthplace and I was away for a few weeks. And when I came back to her class, her topic was grief. She didn't know I was coming that day. It was exactly what I needed. And we focused on the lungs, and grief is stored in the lungs. And Sophie made me this beautiful video with Qigong to support grief. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, Sophie. That has been
Thank you.
Incredible. What a gift you are. And I want to share this with the world because it really is something that we can all do. No matter how old you are, no matter what your physical status is, no matter what health you are in, we can all practice Qigong. It's very simple. Like Sophie said, you don't have to be physically fit to do it, right? It's very slow moving and it will help you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Like all of these practices that we talked about here, you know, the dancing, the breath work, the sound healing, the movement. the Kundalini yoga, all of it. This is all designed to help support us in living a healthier, happier life, to help us heal, to help open our hearts, to help us, like we've all been talking about, get out of here, which is where most of us live, in this mind right over here. And in that mind, which I often talk about, is where the monkey mind, inner critic, inner mean girl, ego lives. And there's a lot of noise and chaos in there. And what we want to start doing now is getting out of the head and coming, like I think Pilani said it and Sophie said it, moving down into the physical body. And what I realized recently, as I've been on my own journey, first of all, I just want to say thank you again, Sophie, and we're going to announce something very special that Sophie's going to be offering our community. So stay with us, sisters. That was amazing. What I realized is I'm on my own journey, and I've been training in somatic healing and a method called the Feminine Freedom Method. And even though I've done a lot of work, like many of us have here, for many years, there was a missing piece. I've been coaching women for many, many years, and the missing piece was that we were working on the mind. And we forgot a very important piece, the body. Because the body, as Sophie mentioned, is where we hold and we carry all those emotions, and we have a lot of blockages, right? And so if we don't do something to release those heavy emotions and the trauma that's stuck in our physical bodies, we end up with dis-ease and pain and inflammation and all kinds of health issues as we get older. And so practicing all of these techniques is so helpful for us so that we can start getting into our bodies and getting out of our heads. And I think, honestly, for me personally, that's been the best gift, not only for me in my own life, but that now I get to help support other women in doing. So as my coaching has evolved, I'm now doing coaching women help heal their inner child through self-love and incorporating this feminine freedom method where we get into your physical body. We work with the nervous system, and we somatically release those heavy, stuck emotions out of the body. And Qigong is part of that too. And the breath, all of the things, and movement.
Yeah.
So it's all like, it's incorporating everything. So I hope that those that are watching right now
Can I say one thing,
enjoyed it.
Sherry?
Absolutely.
I'd like to share. I think that it's so important. I, for people who have never really experienced, all these different modalities, or even if you had experienced one of the modalities, every time you experience one of these different modalities, it changes your state. When you, like Ilani said, and or like we've all said, like if you stay in your home and you don't leave your home, nothing's going to change. It's like if you don't change your state of where you're at, everything is going to stay the same. And when you come to an event such as this, you're totally changing your state of everything that you're doing the same in your life. And if everything's working out for you fantastic in your life right now, well, guess what? Going to this may elevate that. However, if you're not receiving the love in your life or you want something changed, come and try this, because this is different than a lot of the modalities that you might have tried, or maybe you've never tried it. But the most beautiful part about it is such a loving and inviting group of women that is so non-judgmental. And people are like, are y'all on drugs or something? And we're not. We're just eating we're just eating the ice cream.
High on life.
We're high on life, and because our hearts are so open that there's sometimes people think there's something wrong with us, but there's not. We're just happy, and we love being around each other. We love, because even if you're with friends, they don't you don't experience these same conversations. You don't experience the same transformation. You can go to church every day. You can go to church once a week. You can go to see bowling once a week. You can go to a lot of things once a week, but you're not going to experience this type of transformation and a full day retreat once a week. So change your state. If you want something different in your life, come and try it, because the energy that you feel when you smile or when you're if you go like this with your hands, right? You go this with your hand, and all of a sudden you feel that energy like Sophie did, the other day. And I remember sharing it with my employees, and she's never done this work before. She's experienced some of my energy healing, but all of a sudden I said, just do this and just try it and create an energy ball. And she's like, oh my God, I've never felt that before. That is so cool. And it's like, have you ever felt your own energy field? No, many people haven't.
Mm.
So I think that it's the coolest thing to be able to find things that are different in our lives and experiencing them in a non-judgmental way that can actually change and transform your life on a dime, like instantly.
Mm.
And when you leave there, you're going to leave with a feeling that, like I said, no matter where you are, if you're already living your life and you're happy, you're going to leave happier. If you're looking for something else more, you're going to leave with a fuller cup.
I
And
love
that's
it.
what I had to say.
Thank
I
you.
hope that makes sense.
Mm.
If I can add something
Valor.
also, as a community, online or in person, it amplifies all this work, and it's just everything complements each other. Like when I do Qigong, you open up, you activate the cells, and then the channel of energy are wide open, and then you have the sound healing, and the body is ready to receive those frequencies. And then you have this energy work that we do all together. We all together here on this planet, and I mean, this is just. I think we live more in an individual world, and so that's why it's so important to have the small communities that we are like-minded people and we can support each other. So I'm super excited, happy.
Thank you. That's beautiful. I think there's really something very valuable to what you shared, Sophie, as we do the work, whatever it is. And, we call it work. I don't really consider it work, but some people call it inner work. When we work on ourselves, when we work on being the best version of ourselves, when we do things to heal our bodies, our minds, our spirit, our soul, our hearts, and we do it in a collective community of sisterhood where there's so much unconditional love and no one is judging. We just love and accept each other as we are. We can bring it all with all our flaws and imperfections because we all have them. Every single one of us has flaws and imperfections, and we still love each other. That's what self-love is. Self-love is learning how to love and accept yourself just as you are with all the flaws and imperfections, and learning how to be kind and compassionate to yourself, just like you are with the people in your life. We give so much as women. We give to our children. We give to our grandchildren. We give to our students and our clients and our friends and family and the people we love. And it is so much harder for us as women to give to ourselves and to receive, to allow ourselves to actually receive. So this is a day where you get to come and you have to do absolutely nothing. You just come, you show up, and you will receive. You will fill your cup in every single way. And I see it every single time we do a retreat or even a circle. Women come in looking tired, stressed, exhausted, drained, worn out, overwhelmed, whatever it is. And they leave looking like they lost 50 pounds of, I don't know what it was, heaviness, weight that they've been carrying. You will literally release it that day. That is what this self-love day retreat is all about. If this speaks to you, women who are watching, and you're in South Florida, please mark your calendar now. We are going to have the registration available tomorrow. Put the word retreat in the chat if you want details. I'm offering a special only for 24 hours right now. If you're in South Florida, before this page goes live on Eventbrite, we have until Friday night at midnight where you can save a little bit of money and get a discount on the retreat. So anybody watching who's in Florida or you want to come to Florida, you're welcome to join us. It's for members of our community. It's 111. That is an insane amount. That is just crazy, which includes an entire day retreat, a healthy lunch, healthy drinks, healthy snacks, gifts, a full day of immersion in interactive activities that will change your life, and a whole community of support for $111. That's insane. Unheard of. If you do that now via Zelle with me between today and tomorrow night, Friday night at midnight. When you go to Eventbrite, once it's live, the price will be higher. And then if you're not a member and you're a guest, you can do that for $120. That's still an incredible opportunity to save money. So anybody that wants to come to the retreat, Sunday, February 22nd, put the word retreat in the comments or message me, and we'll talk about how you can get the early registration before it goes live to the public on Eventbrite in the next day. This is our give back. We have some prize giveaways we're going to do as well, and a special announcement for you. So don't go anywhere. Andrea Haller, I just wanted to acknowledge you. You said, I'd love to try, and I need to speak with you privately. Awesome. Andrea, message me. So should we tell them the surprise first, and then we'll do the prizes? Okay, so here is the surprise. I'm so over the moon. If you're officially a member of I Am Complete Woman's Sisterhood, Sophie and I have talked, and she agreed to do a special Qigong class online for free for our entire sisterhood community as a gift. How cool is that? So you don't have to be in Florida. If you are not in Florida, it's going to be a virtual online Qigong self-love circle. How cool is that? That is Sophie's gift to our community for free. I'm so excited. So that's going to be, what did we say the date was? It's the last Thursday night in February. I think it's the 28th.
28, I think, yes. No,
28th.
27.
I don't have the calendar in front of me.
I think it's 27.
27th, the last
27.
Thursday night of the month in February, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Zoom for our members only. If you're not officially a member of I Am Complete Woman Sisterhood and you want to know how to become a member, please drop the word member in the chat or message me, because we're going to be having a Valentine's Day special for membership this month as well. And we're going to have Valentine's Day specials for lots of good things. So we love to give back. This is the month of love. And our focus in I Am Complete Woman Sisterhood is about you learning how to give love to yourself and you allowing yourself to receive love that you deserve. That's what we're here for. We're here to pour love into you. And if you're ready to receive the love and pour love into your own body, mind, spirit, heart, and soul, this sisterhood is here for you. And we'd love to have you.
I like your hearts.
And Sherry, it'll be the 26th.
Is
What is
it
it,
26th?
It's the 26th.
Okay,
Yep.
so the last Thursday of the month is the 26th. Thank you. I don't have the
Thursday.
calendar in front of me. So
Okay, we're writing this down.
yeah, write it down. Don't miss it.
Write this
I'm
down.
over
Put it on the
moon
calendar.
excited. We get to do Qigong with Sophie online, and we have a lot of sisters that don't live in Florida, so I know they're going to want to be there for sure. Right? So thank you, Sophie, for offering this. This is amazing. And for those of you that don't know, Sophie also teaches online classes. So if you don't live in Florida and you can't come to her local Qigong classes, which I highly recommend, I go on Sundays at 11:15 a.m. at Yoga One in Hollywood. They're amazing. She offers online classes for women as well. So how amazing is this?
3 times a week. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was our big announcement. Now we have a couple of prizes. So Sophie's going to give away one complimentary online class for her Qigong. And Sharonata is going to give away one of her EMF protection stickers that you can put on your cell phone to protect you from all that radiation coming out of your cell phone. I highly recommend those. We've got them on all our devices here. And I'm going to give away this self-love mug, which is my favorite. And I have a lot of the women in the sisterhood have several of these. It says, love yourself on one side to remind you to fill your cup, right? And I pour water into mine, or tea, or if you a coffee drink or whatever you love. And on the other side, it has our logo for I Am Complete Woman Sisterhood with the petals to remind you to nurture the petals, all the parts of you, because you're precious. So whoever wins, if you're local, I will get it to you. If you're not, we'll send it to you. All right. And Pilani, did you want to give away something as well?
Well, I can share a Kahana Pono reading. So somebody wants to connect with me via the phone, old school
Love it.
stuff, no Zoom stuff, but I can do Kahana Pono is the practice of balance. in the Hawaiian language.
Beautiful.
Hana has the word ha, which is breath in it. So it means many breaths, but it's many breaths is about doing, as you said, doing the work, right? To get into the breath so you can bring yourself into balance.
Wonderful. Thank you.
So it's like it's a reading, it's a divination, and it's amazingly insightful. It's like your higher self activates what cards are being activated, and it's always a message you need to hear for yourself. We talk about what a message for the mind, because our intellect needs to understand something. There's a message for the heart. Our heart needs to feel something. There's a message for the na'au, which is our just that our gut instincts. And then, of course, there's that accumulation of pulling all that information together, and that's your message. So, yeah.
Thank you, sister. Yeah, so we've got 4 prizes. So how are we going to give away this prize? So here's what I'm going to ask you all to do. If you want to win the EMF sticker from Sharonata, you'd like to win the self-love mug from me. Even if you have one, it's always nice to have more than one, right? If you'd like to win an online Qigong class with Sophie and the Kahona Pona reading with Pilani. So there's 4 prizes. Here's what I want you to do right now. If you would share this Facebook Live, hit the little arrow wherever it is at the bottom, hit share, and make sure that you let me know you shared it, and tag a woman that you care about, a friend, a woman in your life that also could use this. Share the love, and then we are going to see who shares it. So I think that's how we're going to do it. And I will announce the winner. You've got to do it like you don't want to wait 2 or 3 or 4 days. It needs to be done when? Tonight, now. Share, tag someone right now and hit the share button. And if you want to tag me to let me know, or message me to let me know that you did, we will give away a prize to everybody that participates. How does that sound?
You can't give a prize to everybody that participates.
No. How many are going to actually do that? Are going to tag a woman and share. So yes, we will just pull the first 4 names of the people who share and tag a woman. How's that? That sound fair? Okay. And if you want more information about the retreat, if you want to know how to get your spot at the upcoming 10th annual Self-Love Day Reset Retreat on Sunday, February 22nd, and you want the early bird registration, you have 24 hours, okay, after Friday night at midnight. On Saturday, when the Eventbrite page is up, it will go up in price. So it's still $111 right now. If you're a member, you can Zelle it to me. Or if you're not a member and you want to come to the retreat, it's $120. When you go online, it will be more. All right, so this is our give back to you. We want to make it as affordable as possible. Message me if you have any questions at all. We hope to see you there. And I can't wait to have Sophie come and share the online Qigong with our community and our sisterhood. We'll be sending out emails to let our sisters know who are members. Again, if you're not a member and you want to be invited, reach out to find out how you can become a member, because we've got Valentine's specials going on this month. So Marla said she just shared it to her friend Robin. Awesome. Beautiful. Let me know if you did share it. Put share in the comments so I know, and tag a friend right here in the comments as well. And let's share the love, because there's magic here. Again, together as a sisterhood, ladies, when we come together collectively, we're so much stronger and more resilient. And my self-love tip that I want to share with you is basically infusing everything that everyone has shared here today. We're so disconnected from ourselves and from nature. And really, I think the biggest key for me in learning how to love myself was reconnecting back to me and to nature. And one of the easiest ways to do that is, as Pilani said, step outside, right? Even if it's freezing, bundle up, step outside, enjoy the beauty that's here for you, even if it's just for a moment. And then the other piece that for me has been life-changing is taking steps to get out of your head and into your body. Because when we live in here, it is exhausting. It is draining us, it is depleting us, and it is not self-loving. When we learn how to live in our bodies and in our hearts, we have so much more joy and peace and happiness and love. And then we can be that and spread that. And so how do we get into the body? We do these kinds of things like moving, qigong, somatic healing, breath work, yoga, all of these things where we're not sitting in front of a computer or on a cell phone all day long. That is the best gift you can give yourself. Start moving your body in a way that feels loving for you. And I think you're going to feel a lot happier inside and out. So that
You
is
know,
my
that's why every one of us have a practice, because we were in our heads too much. We
yes.
were feeling like out of sorts or ungrounded. And then we looked and we searched and we went, we read books, we did all sorts of experiments and found things. Oh, well, this works and this works, and we explored more and more. And so that's why we like to teach it now, is because wow, we found something that really, really helps us, like a whole basket of tools
Mhm.
that we can bring into our world so we can, extract more happiness. So that's
I love that. Yeah. And you have a very powerful panel of ladies here, sisters. Many of us here, I mean, we have all of you, I mean, these incredible facilitators that I have here, and we're all, we're fully immersed in this. What we teach here is not just what we teach here, it's what we live here. It's what we practice, it's what we believe in, it's what we embody in our daily lives. And we've been trained and studied this for many, many years. So just know that you have a really solid team of women here that are doing this with you. We're not just here talking about it, we're doing it with you. We're doing this together as a community. And you don't have to have any experience at all. You can literally come in and say, I have no idea what this is. I've never done yoga, meditation, breath work, qigong, any of it. I'm just stressed and I'm looking for some love right now. And I'm looking to fill my cup. How do I get back in balance? Because I feel very chaotic right now, right? Or whatever it is that you're experiencing. Just come with an open heart and an open mind and be ready to receive, and you will receive whatever you need. I promise you that. The women here in this community are amazing. Not just the women here in this panel, the women in our sisterhood that you'll get to meet at these retreats and our gatherings are beautiful and heart-centered. And I did forget to mention something very important. If you don't live in Florida, we have another opportunity next Thursday night on February 12th. We're having a virtual self-love circle, and it's open to all women, and it's a complimentary free gift. So if you can't be at the retreat because you're not in Florida or you're out of town, come to this circle February 12th. It's an evening of self-love where you'll get to experience some of the things we're talking about, and you'll get to be in community. And really, community is everything. So we have more information about that if you want to know about the virtual self-love circle next week as well. All right, we have something for everyone. Wherever you are, wherever you live, we're here to support you. Thank you to Sophie and P.E. Lani and Sharanana for being with me tonight and sharing your beautiful gifts with us. And thank you, Sophie, for that extra bonus cherry on top.
Oh, I love to share.
That was a true gift. I'm so grateful for all of you. And for the women that are watching right now, please make sure you let me know if you shared this, put shared, tag a woman that you know and someone who's not in the sisterhood, okay? And let us know, what did you learn tonight? What did you love about tonight? What's one takeaway or aha that you received? And if you want to give a shout out to any of the women on this panel tonight that were guest speakers, please put it in the comments here. We'd love your support. Thank you so much for everyone for being here. And we'll see you on our self-love series Facebook Lives every Tuesday in February over on the I Am Complete Woman Facebook page at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Next Thursday night, February 12th, for our virtual self-love circle. and 10th annual Self-Love Day retreat in person in South Florida on Sunday, February 22nd. We have a lot of things going on this month, don't we? And then, of course, the Qigong class with Sophie for our members on the
The
26th.
26th.
So we'll be emailing you all the details. I promise you'll get it in an email. If you're not on our email list, reach out if you want to get on the list. And we'll also be posting all over Facebook about this as well. So thank you. Much love to everyone. And facilitators, stay here for just a moment. Much love.